I'm sitting here with Ralph Fucetola, better known as the Vitamin Lawyer, defender of advanced healthcare practitioners, nutrient, and natural remedy companies.
My passion is to help people achieve and maintain a state of wellness.
Yeah.
And that's really what it's about. I've not
Yes.
just been trained as a lawyer, I also have been trained in homeopathy at the Five Elements Center and at the Holo-Linguistic Institute, among other places. And that is a great passion of mine as well. So I see the issues from not just the standpoint of an attorney, but also from the standpoint of a practitioner, of an individual who is interested in the helping of individuals. And that's what we've been talking about, is really about this strange mixture of law where we have foods and drugs, and we have remedies, and we have dangerous procedures that the professions use, and yet on this end we have these natural approaches. And more people are looking at natural approaches. They're remembering that their grandparents and their great-grandparents used those approaches.
Including my own.
Right, and mine too. And it was the aloe plant was there, and you break off a leaf if you had a burn, and you put the aloe on it, and it would work. And there were no sulfur drugs in it or anything. And so it's something that we really need to remember. We need to remember that people can take control of their own health care. We can be engaged in self-health activities, and we can only do that by learning about the available alternatives. And we can only learn about those available alternatives if the political system allows us to. And that's why Sandra Day O'Connor said, the government has no interest in controlling the decisions we make with truthful information. And that's a very important point. That is the law. That's what our Constitution protects. And when agencies like the FDA go beyond that constitutional limitation, they have to be hauled back into place. The huge pharmaceutical industry spends billions of dollars to convince the public to do things that are basically dangerous for their health. The AMA's own journal, JAMA, has actually reported that there are 150,000 people a year in the United States who die from properly prescribed medications. This is a tremendous thing. Gary Null, the great nutritionist, sponsored a study that was published in another journal that shows that when you take into account medical procedures and hospital mistakes and things like that, it's up to 750,000 unnecessary deaths every single year due to the failures of the pharmaceutical industry and the medical industry, the sickness industry, as we call it.
Yes.
And that is something that Americans need to know, and they need to know that it's really important for them to have those natural alternatives so that they don't have to choose dangerous drugs and invasive procedures.